I hope everybody had a good weekend this weekend. I know amidst current times, it's difficult to not go out and do all our socializing that we usually like to do, but uh, we can only do the best that we can. All right, so I do have 10 o'clock, and I am one that likes to get started right on time, so we will get started. We're going to start with a forward fold with a little bit extra movements at the end. I'm going to give you a profile view here. So what we're going to do is we're going to push our hips back. And as we push our hips back, we're going to crawl our hands along the front of our legs, keeping our legs straight as we can, going down as deep as we can. We don't need to go down all the way to where I'm touching my toes or I'm touching the floor. We just need to go down as far as till I feel about a 6 out of 10 stretch in my hamstrings. And as I feel that, I'm going to stand up slowly, 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 slowly. And as I reach this point, I'm going to pull back on my left fingers. I'm going to raise my arms over my head. And as you can see, my ceilings are a little short for me. And I'm pulling back on my left fingers. I'm going to push my hips to the right and lean to the left. And push my hips to the left and lean to the right. All right, we're going to go down one more time. And when we come up, we'll pull back on the left fingers again. Then we'll do 2 on the right side. So I push my hips back. Curl my hands along the front of my legs. Feel that 6 out of 10 stretch in the hamstrings. And as I stand up, I'm going to do a little bit of modification for myself so I can stand up fully. I'm going to bring my arms behind my head, push my hips to the right, still pulling back on those left fingers, and go to the other side with that side lean. All right, we're going to go down 2 more times, and when we come up for the next 2 times, we'll be pulling back on our right fingers. So again, standing tall, I push my hips back, curl my hands along the front of my legs, feel that stretch in the back of my legs. Hopefully the music isn't too loud and hopefully you can hear it. And then we're going to stand up. Again, this time we're going to pull back on our right fingers. Arms over our heads. I'm going to go behind again just so I can get that space because my ceilings aren't too tall. Push my hips to the side. Lean the other way, feeling that stretch in the side there. And then we're going to go the other way. All right, one more time with the forward fold. Hips back. Crawling the hands along the front of the legs. And as we stand up again, we're going to pull back on those right fingers. Arms in line with the head. Behind your head if your ceilings are low. And we're going to lean. And lean. Good, so we're going to move into a standing oblique twist now. So I'm going to take my hands and interlock my fingers behind my head. I'm going to really do my best to pull my elbows back, pinching my shoulder blades together, fingers interlocked with the head. Hips, knees, and toes all facing in front of you. And then we're going to turn from the torso. Again, keeping those elbows back. Twisting out the obliques. Adding a little bit of a twist into our day. Usually when we're seated all day at a desk, we don't get to do too much twisting. We're very rigid. We're very forward. So we want to do our best to add a little bit of twisting throughout the day. A little bit of extra movement. That's why we've added in these 10 a.m. Stretch classes, but the 12 p.m. Group classes will still be going. And we're just slowly twisting at our own pace. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Lori. Thanks for joining us. All right, so we're going to go through some lunge progressions or some warrior progressions. So I'm going to start by taking an exaggerated step forward with my left foot. I'm going to give you guys a profile view here. Exaggerated step forward with my left foot. Still nice and tall throughout the spine. I'm going to push my hips forward, chest up, arms in line with my ears, hips forward. We're just going to hold that. You want to feel that stretch in the trail hip there. And now we're going to do something. We're going to bring our arms parallel to the ground at shoulder height, keeping our gaze forward towards the left hand. If you want to create an extra stretch in the trail leg groin, you can lean forward into that front leg. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand, put it on our trail leg or our right knee, scoop the hand up, and lean to the side, like so. All right, and we're going to reset. And this time we're going to take an exaggerated step forward with our right foot. I push my hips forward, chest stays nice and tall. Arms in line with my ears. Again, I'm feeling that stretch in my left hip right now as I push my hips forward, keep that chest nice and tall. And then I'm going to bring my arms parallel with the ground at shoulder height. And I can lean forward if I would like to create an extra stretch in the left groin. And then I'm going to bring my left hand to my left knee, scoop my right hand up, lean back towards that left leg. And we can relax. So like I said at the beginning, we will need a chair or a surface you can sit on. So I'm going to sit on my chair here, right on the edge. I'm going to take my left leg, cross it over my right, and I'm going to have a slight lean forward. If you want to create a little bit of an extra stretch, you can use your left elbow to push a little bit further down on that left knee, but for most people that's unnecessary. If you need a modification, just let me know in chat. I have the chat right up to my right here. And take a moment to take that nice deep breath in and out. In and out. In and out. So we're going to switch sides. We're going to take our right leg and cross it over our left now. Again, that slight lean forward will increase the stretch a little bit. If I want to increase it a little bit more, I can press down on that right knee with my right elbow. And we're going to breathe. Nice deep breath in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. So we are going to go back to the first side. We're going to do each side 2 times because, as everybody in class knows today, that's what the American College of Sports Medicine recommends. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in and out. I'm going to assume you are all laughing uproariously at my hilarious joke. Deep breath in and out. In and out. And we're going to go to the right side. Deep breath in and out. In and out. In and out. So we have 2 more stretches we're going to go through. We are going to use the chair seat for the final hamstring stretch. If you don't want to use the chair, you can just have your leg out in front of you. But we're going to have a straight leg on the chair, starting with my left leg on the chair, toe pointed towards the shin, keeping my leg as straight as I can be, and then I'm going to have a slight lean forward for 3 breaths in, out, in, out, in, and out. And we're going to turn the torso towards the left leg now. Same thing, 3 breaths in and out. Again, if you're not using the chair, if you're just using the floor, that's completely fine. Just keep your leg as straight as you can be. And 1 more breath in and out. So we'll switch to our right side. Right leg on the chair, toe foot pointed towards the shin. See how my leg is nice and straight here? Slight lean forward. Deep breath in and out. In and out. In and out. Now I'm going to turn my torso towards my right leg. 3 breaths in. 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 Alright, and our last stretch is our upper trap neck stretch. I'm going to take my right ear, bring it to my right shoulder without elevating my right shoulder. With my left hand, I'm going to keep it as straight as possible, depressing my shoulder down. Right hand on the back of the head, and I'm just going to gently tilt forward. Not a lot of weight at all. We don't hold these stretches for too long because the muscles are very tight, but they're also very small. And we'll switch sides. So left ear to left shoulder, left hand on the back of the head. With my right hand, I'm actually crawling down my right side, and that just helps me depress my right shoulder a little bit better. And we'll go back to the first side. And back to the second. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed our morning stretch class today. If you came in late or you missed it, this will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. That's linked in on the pinned post of the Facebook page. Jordan's class will still be going on at 12 p.m., so we hope to see you there. And if you haven't signed up for Mind Well You yet, make sure you sign up for that today, because then you'll be put into this week's cohort. If you missed today, you can still sign up. You'll just be put into next week's cohort. I hope you guys enjoyed stretch class. I believe Wednesday will be with Justin, so be sure to tune in for that. And Friday will be with Hannah. Same time, different place, obviously. All right, I hope you enjoyed the class, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everybody.